So here it is in all of its glory. I've basically compiled everything that I want to use up in the year of 2018. This is not necessarily going to be everything that I finish in some cases, and then it's also not going to be something where I finish every single thing. Some of it is I need to use it up and move it out because it's old or because it's not cruelty free, or I just want to get more use out of it before I feel like it expires. So let's just run through everything and I guess we'll just jump on in. So the first two things are primers. These are the two primers that I really want to use up this year. So this is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I've used this a few times, maybe up to like 2 weeks of use. And then this is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer Blemishless, which is a mini, but I haven't used it at all. These are like use it or lose it type products because the e.l.f. is older in my collection and the Laura Mercier is not cruelty free. I will of course be using plenty of other primers throughout the year, but those are the two I absolutely need to work on this year. Then I have 4 foundations. These two, well there's 3 that I haven't used at all. We've got the Revlon Color Stay Whipped in 150 Buff. It's still sealed. I have to use that because it's not cruelty free. We've got the Tarte Double Duty Beauty, what is this? Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation. As you can see, it's still like in the box and everything. I got this like April of 2016 and I still haven't used it or opened it. Then I have this foundation stick that I got from Veronica, which I have not used. I suck. I need to use this up. This is from New Look, and from what I can tell, I don't believe that New Look is cruelty-free. And finally, for foundations, is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation in Light 42. It's just older in my collection. I don't like using it by itself. I have to mix it with other things, and I want to use it up this year. Next is powders. This is one that I have not even opened. It's the BH Studio Pro Matte Finish Pressed Powder. I haven't used it, but it's older in my collection and I need to work on it. These two I have worked on and I've actually repressed both of them. The IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination, and then the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. So both of these are going to be gone pretty soon because they have been used quite a bit and they've been used enough to have to be repressed. And then my last 2 powder type products. This is the Amazing Cosmetics Velvet Mineral Foundation in Fair Ultra Light, and I haven't really even used this much, and the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Next, let's do concealers. These are the 2 that I want to use up this year. Maybelline Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Brightener. You can see I'm almost finished with it, but I definitely want to move that out. And then my other non-cruelty free concealer is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear in Ivory, I think it is. And I've used it a couple of times, enough to review it for Influencer because it was sent to me, but I definitely need to work through it. Next is eye primers. 2 mini Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potions. This one I have been working on, and then this one is brand new and untouched. I have 3 what's it called? Liquid highlighters. Becca Moonstone, Lancome Rose something, Rose Lights or something, I'm not exactly sure, and then Algenist in Pearl. I have to use those up. I decided to throw in my bronzer. This is the Body Shop Honey Bronzer, and I do have quite a bit of pan on it. I just want to finish that up this year. Next, for eyes, I guess, I do want to use up my Maybelline Color Tattoo. This is in Nude Pink, and I've used it a little bit. We're gonna continue focusing on that. And then I have 2 Jordana pencils in Eternal White and Continuous Almond. You can see they've been used a bit. And finally, for eye bases, the LOC and Tati Impress Me, which I've sharpened and used quite a few times. Lorac Pro is my Pan That palette for this year. I have 2 glitters that I want to use up, the Stila in Kitten Karma, which is a little mini, and then this Too Faced, what is this? Glimmer Dust in Nude Beam. This came with the Vegas Nay palette, and it's not a lot of product. I just want to work through it and move it on out. For eyeliners, I have 5. So there's 3 from Physicians Formula. It's just because that they are old and I want to move through them. I don't have purchase dates for them. I have this Mally one in Pink Diamond, I think it is. No, it's Pink Champagne, and it's just because it's not cruelty free. Same with the Rimmel in white. For eye mascaras, I want to work through anything that I purchased in 2016 and anything that's not cruelty free, anything that I don't have purchase dates for. So these 3 I don't have purchase dates for: the CoverGirl Supersizer Fibers, and then 2 mini Too Faced Better Than Sex mascaras. So I have no idea how old they are and I want to work through them. I am currently working on the CoverGirl right now. Then I have other things. These are not like all of the mascaras that I want to work through, but just for an example. So the Lancome Monsieur Big Mini. I've got Maybelline Lash Sensational and Revlon Mega Multiplier. Next, I think all we have left is lips. So I have these 2 things here. These are both lip primers. So this one is from Bite Beauty and then this one is from Cargo, and they're very different formulas. The Bite Beauty is more moisturizing and better for like under liquid lipsticks to add a little bit of hydration before you add something that is more matte. And the Cargo is like a liquid that sort of dries down to help sort of mattify and make your regular lipsticks more long wearing. So I do want to work through them. I don't have purchase dates for either of them, so I definitely need to push them out. Then I have 3 lip balms I want to work through. This one I got from my dentist's office. Hopefully you haven't stalked me at this point, but I need to work through that one. This is from Hive, and then this is from Wilco, which I got in my swap from Veronica, and I've been having this on my bedside and I do have quite a dip in it, so I want to work through those. Next is going to be lip liners. I have 4 here that I want to work through. The ColourPop Lumiere is my oldest lip liner and it's starting to dry out a little bit. I definitely want to work through that. And then these are my 3 non-cruelty free lip liners. These are both from Me Now Generation 2, the True Lips. So obviously I've been working on this one, and then these other 2 are brand new. For lipsticks, here's where we start getting crazy. So I have 5 ColourPop Lippie Sticks that are my oldest Lippie Sticks. I've got Cookie, Brink, Lumiere, Tootsie, and Lady. I just want to get more use out of them before they expire. I also have the e.l.f. matte lip color in Tea Rose, which I just need to work on more before it goes bad. Same thing with these 2. I have Bite Beauty, what is this? The Matte Cream Lip Crayon in Glacé, and the Kat Von D Starry Kiss Lipstick in Lovecraft. And both of these are unopened and untouched, and I got them a while ago and I definitely need to use those up. And then finally for lipsticks is the NYX Butter Lipstick, which I'm actually using as a cream blush, as you may know. I don't have much left, but it takes a while to get through this because I'm using it as a cream blush. I have 2 glosses that I definitely have to work through. The NYX Butter Lip Gloss in, I think it's Tiramisu, is my oldest lip gloss. I have been working on this for a while. Hopefully I can get that moved out. It is a big gloss. And then this one from Manna Kadar. It's the Lip Locked Priming Gloss Stain in the shade All of Me. And I've used it maybe once or twice, but it is older in my collection and I definitely need to work through it and move it on out. And lastly is liquid lipsticks. So let's do these 2. I have Ofra in Pasadena. You can see how old this is because of the old style packaging. I love the formula of them and I just need to enjoy it and move it on out. Then I have this one from Caked Makeup. It's the lip fondant in the shade QT, and it's one of the older liquid lips in my collection. It's a really pretty color and I just want to get more use out of it. And my last little category here is the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lips, and I've heard other people say that these go bad on them, and so these are like the oldest batch that I have, and I just want to use them and enjoy them before they do expire because I kind of expect them to at this point. But we have Echo Park. This is Little Stitious. I've got Prim, Lost, Frickin' Frack, Dopey, and Tulips. So I'm not necessarily like gunning to finish a lot of these lip products. I just want to work on them and enjoy them and get my money's worth out of them before they expire, because I know that they probably will. So this is just a general overview of things that I want to use up in 2018. Hopefully I will have more than this actually, but we shall see. This is like the bare minimum of things that I either want to work on or I want to finish up and move out of my collection. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it was helpful and interesting to watch. And yeah, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you'll like this video, subscribe if you aren't already, and hopefully I will catch all of you in my next video. Bye guys.